I do what I do.
So that means we tried to prove this. The rest of y'all sat on the couch because you couldn't bring yourself to vote for, but you still didn't want to vote for Trump. Again, not me. I voted for Trump. Nevertheless, you wonderful people saw it coming and you didn't want to have a part of it. You tried to prevent it. But now the storm is here. And you got folk asking us to come clean up this mess. I want you to think about that. They are literally asking us to jump on out here.
People out here that can literally change the world, but they have every right to not to want to.
And we don't want to, sir.
And that's the black community.
That's us.
Because they do have more power than the white people.
We do.
If they were to find their power and took leadership, they'll make some positive changes. But because our world is so racist and so masculine and there's no femininity in that area as well, that's why we are living the life we were living. And they had every right to watch the show,
be watching it,
and not do a thing because they told us, we ignored them.
I'm glad you know, sir.
And now the whites are really the ones that are around finding out because they told us for years about everything that we're living in, and they have every right to watch the show and watch us struggle. They don't need to do anything. Because they tried.
Exactly what we're going to do.
Because people are so ignorant, racist, and think they're better. So here we are.
I appreciate it. I'm glad you know. I'm glad that they know. Okay? And of course, you guys know that's not the only one. Okay?
Protesting with us. We're not the only immigrants. Latinos are not the only immigrants. There's Europeans, there's from Africa, there's from Asia, there's from all over. Where are you guys at? Why are your people not standing with us? I know you don't want to call it upon you guys, but why are we alone in this? Go look at the videos of the protests that are going on. We are fucking alone. It's all brown-skinned people. Where are all the other races? You guys post all these fucking videos about it, but you guys ain't doing nothing with us. Where are you guys? Why are we alone? We support everything when it comes to you guys.
No.
We are always there for you. And this is why we Latinos are just different. We're different in everything.
No, you're not different. Let me go and cut you off right there. So you see what I'm saying? So it's not just white folks that notice. It's Arabs that notice. It's Indians. It's everybody notices. Okay? We are markedly absent from class. When they called our name, FBA, raise your hand. We not there. Took a trip. You see what I'm saying? Took a trip. Look, let me tell you something. If they choose to escalate these attacks, because Donald Trump has already told Tom Holman 12 to 1,500 is not enough. I need y'all to double or triple that. They're trying to literally get to deport 21,000 people a month. Can you imagine that? But nevertheless, if they choose to escalate these attacks on these immigrants, families and breaking them up, black people are still not going to intervene. That's not our burden to carry. If the government believes it can prioritize political gain over humanity, well, let them answer for themselves. Because for once, black Americans are watching and we're not acting. One reason many black Americans are reluctant to join this fight is because we remember history. And if you don't remember, I'm going to tell you each and every day that these folk keep gaffling people up. There's been a long tension between foundational black Americans and these immigrant folks. And the black immigrants, they've distanced themselves from our struggle only to realize that white supremacy does not care where you were born. Okay, they do not care what flavor of black you are. Okay, and you saw the videos. A lot of them felt that they were superior because of their culture and all that, right? And now All they had to do was work hard. The work hard, somebody typed work hard in the chat room. They said we were lazy. We were victims. And now here they are facing discrimination that we've endured for centuries, and they falling out. Now they want solidarity. Now they have understanding. But where was that solidarity when we were suffering? When we were trying to explain to you? And of course, the Latino community, they've been the most vocal, particularly the Mexican Americans who have historically fought against Black civil rights. They fought to align themselves with white folks. They literally fought and had cases and had the laws changed so that they could be classified as white. These are the laws they were fighting for. And I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all come back tomorrow. During the civil rights movement, many Mexican Americans rejected, all of them, damn near, rejected alliances with Black activists because they thought it would hurt their assimilation. We can't be hanging out with these Black folks. These white folks don't. We can't do that. So they rejected it. When Black people demanded voting rights, they were lobbying to be legally considered white so they wouldn't suffer the same discrimination. And it was only after Black folks secured civil rights in the 1960s that then the Mexicans flipped the script and saw opportunity, and then suddenly, well, we're brown and we're a minority, just so they could benefit from the rights that we got. And now we're supposed to forget all that. If disloyalty was something that you could forgive, then the devil would be having dinner with God right now. Let that sink in. Disloyalty is something that you really can't forgive. And that's what these folk already exposed. Now, I'm not talking about on a personal level. You got some friends that's Latino. Man, go on to that quinceañera. Enjoy yourself. Go on over there and enjoy yourself and, have a good time. Right? Buddies you work with, enjoy the Super Bowl. But when we talk about group dynamics and group politicians, as a group, they've already demonstrated that they've been disloyal to us as a group. Some of you all got family members you married in. Hey, man, I'm not here to break up families. I'm talking about group politics, group dynamics. As a group, you can't expect Black people to align with the so-called brown people when they've already demonstrated that their allegiance is they're trying to get up next to white folk. And that's not what we want. But nevertheless, irrespective of their attempts, white supremacy have turned their sights on them. And we're supposed to step in now that you're experiencing what we always have known. You suddenly want our voices, our energy, our leadership. Same thing for you African immigrants and Caribbean immigrants. Not really, no, not going to do it. We're going to be silent. And if the immigrant struggle has now reached a boiling point, then you're going to have to fight your own battles because, just like foundational Black Americans did. And what you need to understand is this, and I can kind of predict this, and most people can. History has shown that when marginalized groups, and this is what makes foundational Black Americans very unique, because we didn't have anybody to unify with. We tried to. We fought these battles on our own. That makes us amazing. Somebody type amazing in the chat room. We didn't have anybody to team up with. We are surrounded at best in 1960 with 10% of the population. We were poor, unarmed, poorly educated, mostly rural. This is amazing what we did. Oh my God, our ancestors are amazing.
Dennis Spurling got the mic on fire.
Black father, I have black son.
Tune in, weekly feeling inspired. From the heart, real talk ignite. Every episode brings the light. Subscribe, hit the like, won't you dare. Share the love, you know it's family. Join us every week, don't be late. Drop some coins in the collection plate. Drop some coins, enjoy the ride. Come say hi, catch the wave, don't pass by. Lifted spirits always inside. In this podcast, joy takes flight. Subscribe, hit the like, won't you dare. Share the love, you know it's fair. Join us every week, don't be late. Drop some coins in the collection plate. Drop some coins.
Donation. I thought it was a track.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
You know that.
Your ass, class, don't come over here. You tall black women up inside. I don't give a fuck about